Good morning to all of respected guys. Today I'd like to talk about the value of time. Time is the most powerful element in this world, and we cannot deny it. Time waits for none. So we are supposed to utilize our time in fruitful activities. We're supposed to use our time for the helping others. Time is so precious, so don't waste it. If you waste your time, the time will waste you. You have to just check out your surroundings. Like if you see the entire world in your words, everything is on its proper time. Take the example of galaxies, take the example of stars, moon, sun, and rotation of earth. Each and everything is working in this universe according to its own proper time, and that timing is assigned by the God. So God has given the supreme authority to the time. That's why time is taking this responsibility very efficiently. The most powerful thing about time is it changes. If you're passing through a bad time, you have to wait. Wait for a good time. So time has fluctuations, variation, ups and downs. Sometimes you are on the top step road, sometimes you're going to the bottom. Sometimes you are in abyss. Sometimes you are at the peak of your success, your target. We should learn from time. Time is neither a friend nor an enemy. I give the credit to those authorities and those personalities who utilized their time for the sake of humanity and brought the scientific invention to all over the world. Now the expansion of science, the world has become like a global village. Everything is available. You can check out each and every information which is available on the internet, on television, on social media, in every mode. If the time is good with you, if the time is bad with you, you can't do anything. You must scare of time. Because who knows, the time will change its direction from good to bad. And you should be very hopeful about the time. Who knows, the time will change itself from bad into good. So, time is a monitor of God. It's managing everything. In ancient time, the people were having a very pathetic life. They were suffered a lot. They hadn't have any kind of the greatest opportunity regarding traveling point of view. They were traveling from one place to other place with the help of horses, with the help of bullock, cattle, camels, with the help of elephants. And most of the people who are pedestrians, means they had no opportunity to get any kind of the ride from any animal when the man invented the wheel. And it brought a lot of revolution in humans' life. The entire world is dependent on the wheel, and that was a huge invention of science which revolutionized the entire world. And now we can travel from one place to other places. We can commute everywhere with the help of these modern transportation. When you're passing through a bad time, you must be having the patience. You must be having the tolerance, because in bad time, if you're giving aggressions, so it will go against you. So in bad time, you have to keep your mouth shut. You have to just tolerate the people. You have to tolerate the attitude of other people. You should have patience and see those faces who are against you. And this quietness will save you from many big disputes, from many big fights and quarrels. Time always stands with those who have tolerance, and we shouldn't let it go from our side. You know that bad time has such a great magic in itself that you can see the real faces of the people. Those people who are calling you that you are the heartthrob of billions and zillions, in bad time they will just leave you alone. Even your own shadow will leave you alone in bad time. Bad time is so hard time, very tough time, very difficult time. It has a lot of hardships. It has a lot of hurdles. It has a lot of obstacles. It has a lot of frustrations, depression, anxiety, tensions. It has a lot of griefs, and much associated with the mind-boggled situation. It's also connected with the bad attitude of the people towards you. Wait for your good time. When the good time will come at you, so your hater will get a lesson. Don't try to take the revenge from anyone. Time is a great revenger. It will take the revenge by its own way. And those people who sabotaged your life, eventually time will screw them up, and that will be the best revenge from the time, and it will show you. You will see by your own eyes. according to my philosophy, that the time which is passing on you is the actual time. Otherwise, there's illusion. This is mirage. Although for a very few moments in my life, the time met me as a best friend of mine. And throughout my life, the time was so tough. So tough. But still, I respect time so much. Because it gives us learning. And bad time gives you a lot of learning. In good time, even the strangers will become your well-wishers. But in bad time, your own relatives will become like your enemies. Time shows the real face of everyone in front of you. So be careful. Sometimes I think that past time, old time, ancient time, chronological time, that was good, or this present moment is good. So I see that although that in previous time we had very less opportunities of modern technology, we had no scientific inventions, but that time was so pleasant, that time was so great, because people were respecting each other, they had the sympathetic heart towards each other, and they had the sympathy for everyone. They were even looking after those people who were strangers for them, and they were serving to those people to whom they were strangers. So past time, the people had very less greed. They had small homes, small houses, their houses mostly made of mud or wood. Many people were living in the huts, and they were happy, and they were thankful to the God. They had the gratitude. They were full of contentment. But as compared to previous people, we see this modern time. This modern time is full of materialistic approach. It's full of material. Everywhere you see the materialism. People are crazy about money. People are just running behind money. People don't respect each other. People don't accept each other. People have dispute with each other. In this modern time, we are full of greed. We are going towards the luxurious life. We are not going towards the simple life, easy life, which our ancestors had. And as we are the descendants of our ancestors, but we have not a good quality in our personality, which represents our forefathers' training and their contentment. We are totally out of contentment. We are unthankful. We are disappointed. Somehow this is related with the economy, and because previous time the population was less. People were growing more vegetables. There were less people to eat. As I see in my childhood, there was no issue of inflation, and everything was in the excess of the people, and no one was sleeping without food. And people and relatives and other people were supporting to the poor and deprived and destitute people, and they were giving some aid to them. They were donating them. They were giving alms or charity. As compared to previous, the people had big heart. But nowadays, the people are just grabbing the money, capturing the money, collecting the money. Although that you are supposed to get it for your bad time, but you have to invest that money for the poor people, for the welfare of the people, for the betterment of this world. You must be a philanthropist. You must do some philanthropy, because this is the cry of the day. Many people, they are living without homes, without house. They don't have shelter. They have nothing to eat. They have nothing to drink. And check out in your surroundings. There are many people who are deserving. They are needy people. And slowly and gradually, you have to think for them and go support them, help them, without bringing your name in front of public. And that's the one of the best thing which you can do in this present time, because your this present time action is connected to the hereafter world, to the hereafter life, and it will be good for you, and it will be very better for your salvation. You'll never get the salvation unless you do your job accurately, which God assigned to us, which is humanitarian approach. I several times mentioned we are human. We must support humanity. We must do humanitarian work, and we must do some efforts for the humanism. We are human, and in this world we should live like a human on the basis of humanity. So this life is too short for the hatred. But this life is too vast, so vast, more than this universe, for the love. Your name will be never ruined after your departure from this world. Because people will remember you. People will remember your actions, your good deeds. I have to give the example in this century that Mother Teresa and as well as Abdul Sattar Edhi and these kind of the people who got the Nobel Prizes for their good deeds, for their humanitarian work. And still there are many people who are doing efforts like Bill Gates, and there are different people in Pakistan, different organizations like Ansar Barni and Sarim Barni, and these people are doing great efforts. And another one man is Zafar Abbas, and there's one guy whose name is Ali. I can't remember his full name, but he's from America. He's also giving a lot of charity and alms. We'll be no more in this world because death has no calendar. If the death has no calendar, so we must think about for those who are in trouble. Whenever you wake up early in the morning, you must be thankful to the God that you have still time in this world. Still you're alive. Still God is giving a chance to do something in this world for others. So spread the knowledge, spread the harmony, eliminate the quarrels, eliminate the fights in between each other, different groups. Selflessness is a great thing in this world. Anything which you do without your own interests, but you're doing for the God's sake, is known as selflessly you're doing your efforts, and those efforts are very high marked, high ranked efforts. And those efforts will give you protection in the judgment day. And when you see someone in a bad time, try to help him or her, because no one knows when you will have the bad time. And if you help those people in their bad time, definitely the God will send you other people who will also help you in your difficult time. And I'm the victim of this. Throughout, I was helping to the poor people, needy people, not by myself. I'm a very ordinary person. I cannot help anyone, but this was the wish of God. I think myself so ordinary, less than a particle. But the God took huge work from me. I'm so thankful of Him. He protected me. Because when you are merciful to His creation, He will be also merciful at you. And when you are disturbing His creation, He will disturb you in a very bad way. God brings trials in our lives to open our eyes, to make our vision so strong, so vast, so far. We can analyze the things. He brings us some forecast, foresees, predictions, assumptions, and we can calculate the things. We can get the formula. Pain is the greatest master in this world given by time, because it will reveal such things even you cannot imagine in your dreams. So, learn from time. Update yourself with the passage of time. Bring upgradation in your personality. Upgrade yourself. Work at yourself. Give time to yourself as well. We give a lot of time to others, but you have to give the time to yourself as well in order to see your inner. See your inner. See your inner world. Mostly we never met with our inner. Give time to your elders. Give time to your family. Manage your time. Make a schedule and timetable for your life. Without timetable, you know nothing. Spend your time in constructive activities. Spend your time to aware the generation. Spread your time to deliver the knowledge. Spread your time to make yourself more valuable in people's eye. Never forget those people who helped you in your difficult time. Also never forget those people who put you in difficult time. Time is a healer, but at the same time, time is a big wound. Who knows, will it be a healer or will it be a wound? A wound which turns into the fistula, untreatable. But whatever, respect your time. Learn the art of humbleness. Be humble. Always learn this art, how to be down to earth. The biggest advantage of hard time is this, that it will make you wise. It will make you poet, philosophical, intellectual. You will learn a lot of intellectuality by that time. But the biggest disadvantage is that it will snatch the taste of life. Your life will become bitter, like sour. Instead of becoming intellectual, pray for happiness. Happiness is greatest than the intellectuality, because in intellectuality you have to pay enough cost of it. Simplicity is the best policy. If you're simple, if you're a normal human being, your life is normal. And if you're becoming intellectual, extraordinary, wise, that you have to pay enough prices of such things which you selected for yourself, because you will obtain all those things, but there will be no taste of life remain in your life. Good time passes so fast, but the hard time stuck, and it based on centuries. You think that I have been waiting since ages. Yeah, exactly. So it's all about time. Whatever came in my mind, I explicated. Hope it will give you some ideas. I wish all of you a very best of luck throughout your life, and may God bring a beautiful and prosperous time in your lives. Amen. Stay blessed. Till then, see ya.